Okay, hello everybody, it's Jeffrey. How y'all doing today? I am using my Streamlab OBS again because I have dual monitors, so happy. So I want to test it out, make sure it still runs on this computer pretty well. So we're going to do a video over my favorite music and a bunch of songs I have on iTunes. Now, yes, I do hate Apple with a fiery passion, but they are getting rid of Google Play Music, so they've left me with no choice. And I've already had to go through and fix a bunch of screw ups because Apple keeps mislabeling my music. Scatman John is not pop rock, and Motionless in White is not rock and roll. They are a heavy metal emo band. So yeah, I had to do a lot of that. But because I was going to do by genres, but a lot of the songs were put in the wrong genre, so I'm still having to go through and do that. So we're just going to go by artist. So first off, we have AC/DC. Uh, a lot of good songs by AC/DC. I'm still trying to add them all in. I do have Apple Music, which I had to pay $10 a month for, but it's basically the same thing that I had with Google Play Music. Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. I actually got in. I didn't know AC/DC even did that song. I've only seen the movie Dirty Deeds, and they just kept playing the song. It's like, okay, Google, what is this song? And it's like, oh god, AC/DC wrote it? No wonder why I liked it so much. TNT, Highway to Hell, Thunderstruck, Jailbreak. Those were some of my dad's favorite songs by AC/DC to listen to. Or, I assume they're his favorite. I don't really know what his favorite is. He's a very hard man to read. He does love Aerosmith. The big ones. This one came from my Rugrats Go Wild album. I love Rugrats Go Wild. This was the first soundtrack I had ever bought. Was the Rugrats Go Wild one because I loved that movie in the crossover. I still have it today on VHS. Sadly, I don't have the scratch and sniff cards anymore. But Lizard Love, that was a good song. And then these are also some pretty good songs. Janie's Got a Gun is one of my favorites from the Big Ones album. Eat the Rich, Angel. They're okay. Uh, the only song I know by Aha is Take on Me. It's so iconic that if you don't know what that song is, you've been living under a rock. Darkest Hours, I did buy this album through Google Play Music that I had to manually download. Darkest Hour featuring SMG4 and AJ Desperito. It is a pretty good song. The video about it is on SMG4's channel, and it was just a very good song, and I loved it. And I love supporting good YouTubers who you could tell put a lot of love and effort into their channels. They're not just doing it for the money, they're truly doing it for the fans. And SMG4 is one of those YouTubers. One of my favorite, Alan Jackson. I could have sworn I had more on here. I guess I haven't transferred those yet. Again, I'm still transferring all my music from Google Play over here one at a time, while also downloading from the Apple Play Music. If I already bought it, I'm going to put it up there because I already paid for it. If I didn't, then I'll just add it on there with the rest of the albums. Alex Walker Smith, Luigi's Landing from Mashed. In my previous video I did, I put a bunch of links to Smash or Mashed and what was it? Ninja Sex Party. Ninja Sex Party is awesome, and they will be on this list. Luigi's Lamit's pretty good. Mash did this one. Starbomb did their own version. And there's another one with Luigi. I just love Luigi so much. He's the underdog of the Mario world, and nobody gives him enough credit. Alien Ant Farm, Courage. Believe it or not, the only reason I know this song and this band existed was because of ATV Off Road Fury 2. This was one of the songs on the soundtrack, and I just fell in love with the song. And of course, Alvin and the Chipmunks. For some reason, the Chipmunk song will not upload to my iTunes. It's kind of annoying. Witch Doctor did. Why won't this song? The Animals, The House of the Rising Sun. I found this song while actually on YouTube. I was looking up some oldie songs. I listened to a mix list, and then this was just part of that mix list that came up. That's how I found a lot of these people. And it's like, okay, yeah, this is actually a really good song. So I actually did buy this song. And I mean, do you want to build a meth lab? I was so pissed off that Disney took down the original video because it was obviously a parody. They had every single right to do it under parody laws. But Disney being Disney was being Disney. But now it's back up there. You can watch the video. It is hilarious as hell. And it does accurately portray the show Breaking Bad. It was actually this and another video made by one of my favorite YouTubers. I cannot remember. He hasn't uploaded anything in a while, or if he did, it's not showing up on my YouTube feed. But he did a quick minute video over Breaking Bad and all the scenes and kind of like a simplified plot of it. And I just wanted to watch it after that. Anna Marie and Marshmallow, Friends. I am guilty of this. An advertisement made me buy this song. It was such a good song. It just kept on playing on my YouTube ads. Whenever I watch a video, that ad will come up for the music video. I was like, okay, you know what? I'll give this music video a try. I mean, it's already annoying the hell out of me. Why not? And it's like, okay, yeah, this is very catchy. Apollo 440. Time is running out. I heard this song when watching the movie SWAT, which was based off the TV show SWAT. I do have actually right over there the very first. Oh no, my bad. The last season of SWAT. Of course, SWAT is Special Weapons and Tactics. But the movie SWAT was pretty good. Didn't care for the second one so much, but I believe the first one had LL Cool J and God, who else did it have? I think Samuel L. Jackson was in it too. At least in the first one. I don't think the second. There was only two people from the original first one that made it to the second one, but overall, the first SWAT movie's good. The TV show was amazing, and the first movie pays a lot of tribute to the first movie, including putting original actors in new roles, using the same vehicles as in the original show, the original show's theme song. But yeah, SWAT was a good movie. I am guilty of this. Every 90s kid knows this song, so don't judge. We all know it. We all have to admit it. We know this song, and it is catchy as hell. And the first time I actually heard it was not in the 90s, though. I was watching a video with my cousin on YouTube, and it was just Dead Rising, the first Dead Rising, and Frank West was just singing along to this song as he was mowing down zombies. That's the first time I actually heard this song, and I'm like, oh my god, yes. And then of course the classic Archie's Sugar Sugar. It's 1969, way before my time, but it's a good song, and the classics never die. Look at modern music versus the classics. The classics are still here. The classics are still played. They got radio stations dedicated to the classics. Do they have any dedicated to the modern music? I mean, they will play them every now and then, but mostly it's just dedicated to new songs, and once those new songs are no longer new, they kind of fade away. But the classics will always remain there. Remember that, people. I was a huge Atomic Betty fan growing up. It was on Cartoon Network, and I loved everything growing up, early 2000s on Cartoon Network. Atomic Betty was no exception. It was a good show, well written show. I didn't realize it was actually made in Canada. A lot of shows I actually like were made in Canada, so you Canadians know how to make good shows. Avenged Sevenfold, Shepherds of Fire. I have heard the song prior to Black Ops 2, but it wasn't until Black Ops 2. What was it? What was the map? It had the giant robots in it, and it just started off with this badass intro and the Shepherd of Fire song playing. It's like I was with my roommate at the time, and I just looked at him like, dude, we need to listen to this song anytime we play zombies. We had a little playlist of songs that just go perfectly with zombies, and this song just now fits perfectly with any zombie game I play. What the hell? This is actually a AMV I saw that had this in it, and I actually just like the song, and I like the show that they made the AMV out of. The characters fit very well with the show or with the song, so I decided I'll give the full length song a try, and it was actually pretty good. Uh, Back 40, Devil Went Down to Georgia. See, again, they mislabeled this song. It's not 2006 1103 Bells. No, it's Charlie Daniels, Devil Went Down to Georgia. So this is annoying me on YouTube a little bit. So not YouTube, Apple. So I'm having to go in and fix this stuff. Ah, the Baja Men. Who Let the Dogs Out? I actually have two songs of this. The Rugrats Go Wild version, and then I actually bought the actual song because my version on the disc of Rugrats Go Wild, which I still have, actually went corrupt and doesn't play very well. It kind of skips and freezes a little bit. And another song does that too. I think it's Changing Faces that does that, but I just went ahead and bought the full song so that way I'm buying from the actual artist and not a variety or Verity song or various artists. Complications, I think that they're called. The Bangles, Manic Monday, and Walk Like an Egyptian. I hear this song on the radio all the time. My mom loves it, and I just can't but sing along to it, especially Walk Like an Egyptian. That's a classic. Everybody loves it. And the Beach Boys. Yes, I listen to the Beach Boys. I know who the Beach Boys are. They were still around. If it wasn't for homework, I was actually going to go see them live at my university. They actually played live there, of all places. And I got stuck having to rewrite a paper. So yeah, I was not happy at all. I love the Beach Boys music. If there's anything American, it's the Beach Boys. The American dream of sitting there on the beach, surfing, any old movies during that era, just the surf movies and everything. This was just perfect. And that this is a boy band that never died out. They're still together to this day making music. Big and Rich, Hillbilly Jedi. That's why I pray. First time I went down to Tampa, Florida, I was watching CMT. We had cable TV down there, and in the place we were renting out, it was right there on the beach. Beautiful view of the beach. You can hear the ocean at night. If you look very closely and squint, when it's completely pitch black outside, you can see the little red dots from the oil rigs in the distance. It was actually a pretty good view. But that's where I saw this music video for That's Why I Pray. And they played it a couple times, and I just fell in love with it. Uh, Boom Boom by Beautiful World, or by Big Head Todd and the Monsters. This is actually the theme song for NCIS New Orleans, and I just kind of fell in love with it for that because of the rhythm. And music that comes out of New Orleans is pretty good music. The best of Billy Withers. I hear this song so much on the radio, and I just love it. It's soul music. Soul music is good. It's good for the soul, good for the mind. Billy Currington, People Are Crazy. Pretty good at drinking beer. Again, I heard these songs so much on the radio that instead of annoying me, they actually just grew on me. So I went out and bought the album, or the songs at least. Billy Joel. I love Billy Joel's music, and his music is still a classics that you love. Big Shot, Only the Good Die Young, Piano Man. I actually didn't know that he was the one that sung this song. For the longest time, I can't remember who I thought it was, but I didn't think it was Billy Joel. And then Captain Jack, Uptown Girl, The Longest Time. Piano Man is without a doubt my favorite song in The Longest Time. Those two I just listen to nonstop. Black Eyed Peas, Boom Boom Pow. This song was featured in so many movies, and I feel like it's died out. Especially the Black Eyed Peas, they were big back in 2009, 2008, and then they just kind of poof vanished. Nobody really remembers the Black Eyed Peas. I don't even remember the last time I saw that they were touring. But yeah, this song I just love it so much. Black Sabbath, Paranoid, Iron Man. There's a couple more songs I gotta add on here that I'm gonna add from Apple Play Music, but Black Sabbath's a pretty good heavy metal band. Definitely like the Iron Man song. In middle school, me and my friends used to sing it all the time. Uh, Blacklicious, Blazing Arrows, Paragraph President. Again, this came from the soundtrack of ATV Off-Road Fury 2. They had some good music on there, not gonna lie. Blue Oyster Cult, Don't Fear the Reaper, and Godzilla. The only two songs I care to know by Blue Oyster Cult. They are amazing, they are classics, and they're just soothing. Well, Don't Fear the Reaper's kind of or Don't Fear the Reaper's kind of soothing. Godzilla, I really do love Godzilla, so that's kind of why I downloaded the song. Bobby McFarlane, Don't Worry, Be Happy. Only song I know by him. I am going to look more into some of his music because I really do like this song. It came out in 1996, or at least this album did. So it is reggae music. I do listen to uh, Bob Marley, but that was only on the Bob Marley station on Sirius XM. I haven't actually bought any of his music, but I am going to add it through Apple Play. Bon Jovi, Live It on a Player, Wanted Dead or Alive, You Give Love a Bad Name, the three most iconic songs that Bon Jovi ever did, in my opinion. And I love them. Can't get enough of them. These are some Minecraft parodies that were on YouTube from 2012, 2013, and they were good songs for Minecraft parodies. Brad Paisley, Crushing It. I will admit I bought this song mostly because of the music video and how ridiculously awesome it was. And the 2D animation, I just loved it so much. Bryan Adams, Summer of '69. Only song I know by him, but it's a good song, so I'm going to listen to more of his music to try to, I don't, a lot of artists, I usually like either one or two songs of the first album I've heard it from, but then I go back later on and listen to other songs that they wrote, and it's like, okay, yeah, this is actually pretty good. I'm surprised I didn't listen to it later on. Again, this one is mislabeled. Weird Al Yankovic wrote it. It's because this is how they display it that doesn't show up with all my Weird Al's, and I gotta fix all my Weird Al's. But I love Weird Al Yankovic. I actually saw him live in concert at the Fabulous Fox Theater, and I was so happy. It was the first concert that I actually willingly wanted to go to. The first concert I technically went to was he wrote I Got Friends in Low Places, or All the Places. Garth Brooks. That's who it was. I didn't really care for Garth Brooks. I only knew that one song because my sister played it so much. And I was just kind of forced against my will to go there. But, yeah, the people I wanted to go see that came in, I never got to go see, like Jimmy Buffett, Toby Keith, Zach Brown, the Beach Boys. But then Weird Al comes, and my mom's like, you know what? Jeffrey, your dad's going to take you to go see this concert. And I was just so excited. And they played some of my favorite songs. They played a couple of new ones I haven't heard before, but he did a lot of the oldies and made a reference to his TV show he had for a short time. Only true Al fans know he had a TV show. But I love the song Canadian Idiot. Captain Jack, so they actually, I think they did change the actor between the original one in 2010 and 1996 when this one came out. But there was this game. It was Escape the Room or something. And if you clicked on one of the books, you agreed to this, Ayo, Captain Jack. And it's like, what is Captain Jack? Who is it? And then I just typed it in, and then this video came up here, and it's like, oh, it's a song. And then I started listening, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's a good song. But that was the only one I saw with this guy in it. This one down here is who mostly is on the cover albums, all the ones I have on Spotify that I will be adding on here. His music's good, I would recommend it. Kazette and The High, Sleepless. Again, this was just from a mixed playlist in YouTube that I just came across because I'm like, I want to listen to something when I'm playing games, want to listen to something new. And this song came on there. It's like, okay, yeah, I like this. It's good. And then again, this is still by Kazette, but with Aaron Chupa in it. She Wants Me Dead, which I didn't realize was actually a game, but apparently it is. And the song's pretty good too. Charles Bradley's Change. I mostly got it because of this song, Changes, which, if you don't know, is the theme song for Big Mouth. I did get the Big Mouth album too. It's under complications or compilations. But then I started listening to some of his other music in the album. And it's like he has a beautiful voice. He sings good, and it's good music. It's wholesome music. So I just added the rest of the songs from the album on there. Cheeseburgers Coming Home. This song is the theme song to Super Jill. I love Super Jill. I know it doesn't look like I would like that show, but I like South Park, so I love Super Jill. And Coming Home is the theme song for that. And the music video by Cheeseburger is pretty funny too. Some Christmas music that I've salvaged from CDs that actually work. So the rest of the songs in this one did not work from the CD. Same goes with these. There is one more Christmas album I still have to add over. It's a Twisted Christmas by Twisted Sisters. It is a hilarious take and a Twisted Sister take on classic Christmas songs. The Clancy Brothers and Tom McCain, The Rising of the Moon. This is actually an Irish folk song from 1956. I do listen to really old music, so you'll see a lot more of this. But yeah, it was again through an Irish playlist I was listening to. I am part Irish on both my dad and mom's side of the family. And I just wanted to listen to some of the music of the Irish people, and this song came up, and I just fell in love with it. It's very quiet, so I got to kind of turn the volume up a little bit for this song, but it's a very relaxing song to listen to. Colt 4 back with Jake Owens. Again, I saw this on CMT, but this song actually really spoke to me on a deep level because, looking back at my childhood, I had a lot of awesome moments. I had some bad moments, some sad moments, but I loved my childhood and I had a happy childhood growing up. And just wanted to go back and relive those moments would be awesome. And that's kind of what this song is about, looking back at where you came from and some of the littlest moments in life. So this song really spoke to me. Creedence Clearwater Revival, Fortunate Son, and Have You Ever Seen the Rain? This was my grandfather's favorite band. I am kind of sad though because he had this record on had this on a vinyl record, and when I inherited this after he passed away, all that was left was just the case. I could not find the record at all, and I am deeply sad because I wanted to convert that to digital audio so that way I could save it because vinyl records do have a unique sound to them. But I am kind of saddened by that. And I think I'm going to pause this video here, make a part 2, so please subscribe, leave comments, and have a nice day.